up, ladies and gentlemen, and welcome back to HCS Pro Talk, your weekly Halo esports podcast. This is episode 406, so I can't make the joke again. For the week of September 7th, 2020. Fat! That's how this week's episode is the LVT Pro League LAN preview. My name is Josh, aka JK Fire. This week I'm joined by the man in the Adam Thielen Vikings jersey, because Adam Thielen is, yes, back on the Minnesota Vikings. Will, I have two questions for you today, as a matter of fact.
What do you got?
One.
What do you got?
One, how are you doing on this Monday evening? And two, are you, in fact, hooked on a Thielen?
One, I'm doing great because, Vikings play first game of the season tonight against the Bears. Our boys
Bears.
back, the hometown boys back, Adam Thielen. At first, we'll probably talk about this on Off the Rails, but
probably.
The rumor of the trade was coming through, and then Carolina denied it, and then Thielen went to Carolina and basically said, "I want to go back," and they made the trade happen. And it's like, I don't know, it's such a good feeling that the guy who grew up here, went to college at Mankato State, didn't even get drafted, went to a tryout to be able to try out for the Vikings, made it on his hometown team, and had a illustrious career. It's great he's back. So excited.
I don't even think he wanted to leave, to be honest.
No, I think it came down to a money thing.
Yeah, probably.
When we were moving pieces, and I blame Kirk a little bit for taking so much of our fucking money.
Say, hey, Falcons, you still loving what you did over there? Telling you, man doesn't give a shit about the team. He gives a shit about himself. God damn. Redneck Randy says, you guys beat the Bears? I'm from Detroit and can't wait to see the Lions take their turn kicking their asses. Randy, I wish you guys would have kicked the Packers' asses. That's what I wish you guys would have done.
Yeah.
And our game
didn't look like themselves.
No, they didn't. They didn't look like themselves.
No. We'll have to see how the season pans out.
Yeah, and I'm excited for this game specifically, not just because we're Vikings fans, Will, but like I'm excited for this game because a lot of new going around, right? Just a lot of new stuff on both teams. We have a brand new quarterback that's going to be our starter that, got injured previously, so he wasn't able to be before. But this is the guy that we drafted. This is who we're trying to build around. That's the idea, right? And then on the Bears, it's like they're getting new coordinators left and right. They're getting a lot of position players left and right. And so they're obviously trying to get things going with Caleb. I'm really excited to see what happens in this game. Like high scoring, low scoring, whatever. I'm just excited to see, where these teams are week one, new players, bunch of stuff. So,
yeah. To answer the question, am I hooked on a Thielen? Of course. And after he came back to the Vikings, I changed my fantasy team name back to Hooked on a Thielen, and I drafted him as my last draft pick because I didn't know how well he's going to do, but he's on the team. The team name makes sense. How are you doing today, sir?
I am doing pretty well. I had a fun phone call with the city today.
Oh boy.
Yeah. So that happened. But no, other than that, I think everything's been going well. This is going to sound really stupid, but I got a couple more Pokemon ROM hacks that I'm going to be trying out eventually. So that's nice. Obviously I work today too. So just a lot of stuff was happening over on the home front. Ron says, which pro Halo team do y'all think would convert to football the easiest?
Why do I want to say TSM?
That was the first thought that came into my mind, Will.
Yeah.
But you know what? I'm going to throw a curveball in there. I'm going to say Cloud9 because I think Boo Boo could be a wide receiver. That's what I'll say.
Oh, okay.
I don't think a whole team could convert. But if we're just thinking skill positions, give Boo Boo a shot. I don't know. That's what I'd say.
Han Solo's pistol says optic, obviously. Kind of makes sense. Formal lineman.
Sure.
Bound, crazy, cracked out wide receiver or cornerback.
Okay.
Legend, he's shifty, running back.
Okay.
And You got Renegade, the brains, QB.
Okay, damn. All right. Okay. Can we have Shopify in there and then have like Royal 2 be a defensive lineman? Just because he'd be barking at the other team.
I feel like he'd want to kick the shit out of some people and get some really big hits.
Oh yeah.
He'd be a defensive end.
Absolutely. Sure. that's what we need now. We need a fucking Halo recreational flag football league. That's what we need. We need all the this is guys, we figured it out. This is it.
This is the off season.
This is the off season. This is what happens when Infinite's not being played anymore. All thanks to Ron. This is it, ladies and gentlemen. Holy shit, we figured it out.
Yeah, we can get pro league. We're gonna have football league.
Yeah, we could get fucking streaming rights. We could get sponsorship rights from like all these different sponsors that the NFL does. Like this is we can make fucking A. LVT, let's go.
Flag football, we got to go 5-on-5, which means coach included.
Oh,
right?
I'm in. Let's get this shit going. Let's fucking lock it the fuck in. We're doing it. That's the announcement at Worlds, Will. We're bringing the esports and the traditional sports worlds. We're bringing them together. They're colliding. Ladies and gentlemen, introducing the HCS Flag Football League. God damn.
That'd be something to watch, man.
They're gonna introduce salary caps. It's gonna be the greatest idea of all time. Holy shit.
We'll make the orgs actually like every player's back in the draft pool. We'll draft teams here. We'll do a whole draft. We'll have a free agency trade deadline.
Yep.
Like no, you guys think you're gonna make trades after like the first half of the season? Nah, you should have done that.
Okay, so here's the question, Will. Who's the commissioner for the league?
Well, it's got to be us because we're here, right?
Yes, that's literally it. I don't think there's any other fucking choice. We are the commissioners for this new league. Oh my god, dude. We're talking to all the fucking owners of these organizations, be like, nah, you can't do that shit. No backroom deals, motherfuckers. No. Oh. Ron asks, if you do a draft, who is your number one overall pick?
Who's super athletic?
Oh, fuck. I mean...
Trippy's a gym rat, right?
Yep. You have Druck. You got Boo Boo.
Druck, Boo Boo.
God damn it. But see, I liked what you said about Renegade, like kind of being the QB. QB's most important position in the league.
Yeah.
Kind of feel like you got to go for... I mean... Yeah, fuck.
We need to hold a combine.
Holy shit. This could be at the Shopify headquarters in LA as well.
40-yard dash,
God,
bench
dude.
press.
Holy shit.
Cone drill.
This is it. I think we've figured it out. This is what we pitch. See, like everybody's anticipating this big Halo announcement or small Halo, whatever. Everybody's anticipating this Halo announcement at Worlds, right? Instead, it's us going up on stage and be like, no, there's no new game bullshit. We're doing this instead. This is what the off season's including, ladies and gentlemen. They said there'd be tournaments. This is a whole fucking league. Oh my god. Oh my god. Oh, we
Winner
need this
of
to
the
happen.
league gets first playtest rights on the new Halo game.
Damn, dude. That's it. That's it right there. And you know what? We'll throw in a curveball, like an additional curveball. Halo Studios can front a team as well.
Oh,
like
shit.
They can provide a team as well. And then if they win, like if they win the league, then they get to, when the new game releases, they get to ban one thing outright from the sandbox.
Ooh. Who's on the studio team? I think like
Clutch is there for sure.
this is where you don't want to drop the ball, Clutch.
Oh my God. Wow. Jesus Christ. I mean, I'd also look at him. I'd look at him as more like I could see him on both sides. I could see him as being a defensive player. I could also see him being a tight end.
If we're doing 5-on-5 flag football, they have to play both sides of the ball.
I think Clutch is a perfect player for this.
Yeah. Think Blaze.
Oh my God. Yes.
Clutch Blaze.
Holy shit. You got to get onset in there. You got to get onset in there.
Onset?
Yeah. Oh man.
Do you think Uni would ball out?
That or we get L-Town in there. L-Town fucking ball out in there.
Bravo too. Yeah, Bravo. Sure.
The options are kind of limitless over at the studio.
The studio's got some.
We got some heaters, dude. Here. Oh my God. Is Blaze as big in person as he looks on screen? Height not judging anyone's weight. He's built. Tall. Yeah. He's a very dashing man. And I'm drinking Coca-Cola today.
Whoa.
Literally was the first thing I grabbed. And I'm like, I'm not filling up my water bottle right now, so fuck it. Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to the show where we're almost 12 minutes in. We haven't talked about Halo at all. So, well, technically we have, because we're talking about a flag football league with Halo talent. Dursky from the pro team, I'm in. This is a great idea. Like, I think this is genuinely a great fucking idea. Desk casting talent should have their own team. Oh my God.
And then strictly from in-studio team. Like,
and then
pro team, developers, Uni, like all those guys.
If the casting and talent win, then they get to force any player they want in the next competitive season that has to do interviews. Because, like, there's so many players that kind of dodge them.
Yes.
Like, they get to be like, nope, you have to. This is a mandatory thing. Oh, man. Fulcrum, by the way, thank you for the 26-month resub. You get a woo! Oh, sorry about that, man.
All right, Josh, what do we have on this episode besides HCS Flag Football Talk?
I mean, that's the next iteration of our show, right? If at first you receive feedback on a bad change, then double down on the change, because why the fuck not at this point, right? That's on the show. Charlotte pools are officially confirmed, meaning official HCS Infinite online competition has come to a bittersweet end. And we have our LVT Pro League LAN preview. So stay tuned for that. Our predictions may surprise you. Spoiler alert, they won't. Quick Fuse with the 4-month resub. You get a woo! Thanks so much. Greatly appreciated. Also, this is the one time I'm going to talk about this. And by one time, I mean like for the next 3 times. It's September right now. So it's like, it's 25% off Twitch subs. So if you're up for a resub, if you're ever thinking about subbing, obviously there's primers out there. Shout out Quick Fuse for using this prime on us. Thank you so much. But yeah, like if you ever wanted a discount on it, this month is the month to do it. Again, I'm only going to briefly mention it at the beginning of these episodes because I want you guys to save money. So there you go. Cool. Well, let's get into some competitive news. More world tickets, Will. They're coming.
Yes.
They're coming Wednesday, Will. More world tickets on Wednesday. It's by the HCS. Heads up. Additional Halo World Championship tickets will go on sale this Wednesday, September 10th at 11 a.m. Pacific time, 2 p.m. Eastern, 7 p.m. BST. And now you may be asking yourself, but what about VIP? Let me answer that for you. Well, let Tashi answer that for you, because Tashi states, if any VIP tickets are for sale, then they're probably refunds that have been processed. Okay? So they are not actively adding new VIP tickets to be sold. But if you somehow open up the Eventbrite site and you see that a World's VIP ticket is available, Just know that it's more than likely due to a refund that was processed and it freed up that ticket. Okay? There you go. Also, Hulk, don't be spoiling shit. Leave it alone. Next up. Will, I really didn't know how else to fucking put this, so I just put it like this.
Yeah.
God fucking damn it. This is my Halo support. They state, Origin and Streets have been updated to reduce instances of players leaving the intended playable area. That's great. Good change. Love that. Don't like people exploiting the maps. Good change. But then they did this. The active camo respawn timer has been increased to 2 minutes and 30 seconds on the ranked variants of Aquarius, Recharge, Solitude, and Streets. And for those asking, this had already existed on Livefire. Okay? So I'm going to repeat the thing that I said in Discord. I'll repeat it here. This is not the fucking point! Yes, I understand you quote-unquote fixed an issue that was related to the camo's timer being extended. Okay? But the whole point about this fucking change is because you made camo last longer. We didn't want that. We wanted you to revert that change, not fucking make something else happen. What are we doing? That's my rant. Anything you want to add, Will? What do you think? What do you got here?
I'm in the same boat. This doesn't fix the original fucking problem.
What the fuck?
Yeah, the camo timer is way too long. 45 seconds is insane. I could understand if they wanted to give a little bit like 35 instead of 30, you know, but 45, that extra 10 seconds, it's another spawn cycle. It's too long. It's way too long. We just wanted to go back. We can't, if you just could have like came out and said, you know, we couldn't do anything about the visibility. It is what it is. We would have dealt with it because it's what we've been playing on. But the 45 seconds way too long.
It's way too fucking long.
And this is an attempt to correct that so that you're not constantly fighting for camo, right? With the extended time, and then it's maybe someone pockets it, gets away for 10 seconds, delays it. Anyway, this just shouldn't have been a thing. Just put the camo timer back or shorten it. So like, I'm pretty sure people would be fine with 35 or maybe 40 seconds, maybe 45. That extra 5 seconds, it can change a lot.
Just Your Average Halo Guy says, practically playing Infection being invisible so long.
Fair.
It's like I'm watching these scrims and I'm watching these tournaments and so on and so forth, and I see how, like, if you're not burned right away, like if you're not killed immediately upon picking it up, seeing how long a player is able to hold it for. Like, again, I understand the mantra of what, like, or the point that people bring up of previous Halo titles and their camo timers, right?
Yeah.
But this is a different game. This is not the same game as those ones.
The speed's different.
Right. And the flow of what camo was, it worked perfectly fine for this game. It didn't need tweaking. The problem that people have had is that the visibility of it. It was never the duration. It's like it's like they went into a room and looked at it and be like, okay, well, we found a different problem to fix, but there was never a problem to begin with. The duration of camo was never a problem. And that's why the thing that sticks out to me so much, well, I know I harp on this so much, but it just sticks out to me, is what they said on the desk of like, we want players to have more time to make big plays. I'm like, motherfucker, they had plenty of time before. They had plenty of time.
Yeah, and again, it's the overcorrection for the visibility.
Mm-hmm.
It's like, I can't even think of a good analogy for it right now, but it's like they have problem A and they just went to this extended timer. It doesn't change the visibility. It doesn't like help that problem. It just creates a whole new one with it because one, yes, you might be seen, you might be killed quickly when you're fighting over it. But if you get away and you do live for a long time, I've seen a lot more plays where the camo player isn't shooting. They're just getting information. And then the full collapse can come on through much quicker. And like, that's a smart camo play. You can do that with 30 seconds. But then the problem is that play comes through and then you can do it again.
You could do it upwards of 3 fucking times. Like if you know where spawns are coming from, like you can make this be consistent, like up until the next camo comes up. This is, again, you guys are trying to fix a problem that didn't exist. And now you're making more problems because of it. And the fact that the thing that kills me probably the most about this is we have 2 major events left. And I know this impacts not just the competitive scene. I don't want people to get my thoughts twisted here. Like, this impacts the entire ranked experience of the game. This is not just the competitive side. But from a competitive standpoint, there are 2 major events left. And like, we all know the game is not, I don't know if thriving is the right word, but we know that it's not going to be getting a shit ton of unbelievably new content. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Like, we've winded down. Like, why the fuck are we making a drastic change like this? This is a change that you add at the beginning of a competitive season. And then you get a shit ton of negative feedback as they've already received. And then this is a Solitude Stronghold situation where you introduce it at the beginning of a fucking season. You realize how shit of an idea it was. And then you remove it and be like, sorry guys, our bad. But we didn't have to do this at all. Like, we didn't have to do this at all. And the fact that it was introduced less than half the year left is crazy to me.
And it's just, it's too overpowered. It just is.
It can completely change the tide of a map. Completely. Rockets don't do that. Sniper doesn't necessarily do that. Overshield sure as hell doesn't do that.
Teams have learned to counter those so well that they don't seem as impactful. Now, we've seen pop-off plays with Sniper, right?
For sure. And you have the ability with a sniper to like lock down a spawn for but not for the entire game. And with OS, I mean, it's not in the fucking game anymore, but like with Fortress Bomb, right? And you be grabbing OS, you have an opportunity to make a play there. A play.
Yeah, by the time, if you wanted to advance ball and by the time you move it into the bottom base, like your overshield is almost melted.
Exactly.
Or if your team did have the slays and you get into the base, you can get an arm, right? Like, yep. It's situational, but you're right. It's one play. It's not multiple instances.
And even with camo in its previous duration and the normal duration for the game, you could make more than one play. You had every opportunity to make more than one play. But it's so fucking drastic now. If you get away with it, it completely changes the tide of the game. Because, Will, you're right. Then you have instances of players staying back and trying to get information, right? Or you have situations where players just turtle up. It's like, I'm not fucking moving.
The most frustrating like camo plays I've encountered has been in oddball matches, right? Because they either get the camo, they're able to make a play, get the ball, and then that camo just disrupts the push so much.
Yep.
You either have to seek out camo first and then make a push on the ball, or if camo's turtling with ball, you try to make your push, not finding camo, and then it can just change. It can change so much in an oddball game. And for 45 seconds, if that player keeps living through those pushes, that's multiple pushes that you're then being denied, which can be 50 points. Easy.
100%. Like when you have a player on recharge that's wrapping around long haul towards glass and you know they're spawning in A, but you have ball towards C, and your camo player is just scoping around trying to find where these enemies are at any given time, maybe get a flank going and whatnot. It completely takes over a game. it's just so fucking like, I don't know. The thing that I'm worried about. Okay, so here's my hope and here's my worry, Will. My hope is that, and I know it's not going to happen, but this is why it's my hope. My hope is that they're going to come around, and because Charlotte is still like a month away, they're going to be like, all right, you know what? Bad move on us. We're going to just retract what we've done here. Camo's going to go back to the way it was. No increased timers or anything like that. No increased duration, just back to the way it was. But what I'm worried is going to happen is it's just going to stay the way that it is now, because they've made an additional change on top of lengthening how long it lasts.
Yeah, it seems like they are trying to cement this change at this point.
Yeah. It fucking sucks. I feel like I'm just shouting into a void. And that's it. Real quick here. Hi, Abusa. Thank you for the follow. Greatly appreciated there. And then Bike Messenger, it's Bush League. I don't know. It fucking, this sucks. I've said it before. This is the last thing I'll say on it. But like I've said it before and I'll say it again here, is that I really truly felt that we were in a better position when the season began and even before that than where we are now in terms of like communication, in terms of where that feedback is going and that feedback loop entirely. This Will, I don't know how you feel about this, but like to me, this truly felt like this change came out of nowhere. Like I didn't see anybody complaining about like how long the camo lasts or anything like that.
No, not complaining about the length, just the visibility.
Yeah.
Which we've already discussed. This was they couldn't change visibility, so they went to, well, if you do get away with camo, you're more rewarded now.
Aaron says, I think there's still a decent chance it gets reverted. They made the first change, got feedback, made another change, could easily be waiting for new feedback now to see if this alleviates the complaints enough, or if they just end up the experiment altogether. I want that hopium, Aaron. I really do. I don't know.
I mean, we can voice our opinions. Nothing we can really do about it other than play and watch the game.
Yeah. Rad is on the opposite side here. It says, I kind of like it since it can change games. Saw a bunch of comebacks and open from it. Make the timer 3 minutes. I don't like how big of an impact it can have on the game. Like I truly felt, go ahead, Will. Sorry.
No, sorry. I didn't mean to cut you off, but
You're good.
I was just thinking, like, does this mean teams should really like abandon everything to fight over this camo? If it's that powerful, does the meta just have to change to be all hands on deck for camo? We need this to move forward.
Will, one of the biggest opening strats that I think of is King of the Hill live fire.
Yeah.
Where you have first hill spawning B or green, and you have camo on the opposite side of the map. Now, clearly you know where priorities should lie.
Yeah, that camo is on a delay, right? It comes up 30 seconds into the match.
Mm-hmm. So you can contest for the hill, but eventually you got to make your way over there. And then you have that choice. Do you leave, like, do you just leave hill behind and you put all your effort towards this camo? Or what does that look like?
Yeah. And Absent says it here. Get out of hill and go get camo. You have to with the 45 change.
Rad, I respect your opinion. I do. It's just for me, I can't get behind how big of an impact it has in the game. That's it. That's it for me. I truly felt that when we had the original timer, that all of the power-ups and power weapons for the most part felt balanced. Where now it feels like there is a massive discrepancy in how powerful the camo is in relation to everything else. If you play for the hill off the start, by the time camo's up, you already have the majority of the hill. Syrian, not wrong, but like, then it gets to the point of if you get that, Jesus Christ, Syrian, I like your name and everything, but my phone just keeps thinking I'm saying SIRI. So, fuck. It's just when you get that camo though, man. Like if you're the team, for me, it's if you get that camo and you're the team that already has the most of the hill captured, right? And you get that camo, then that should damn near be a near guaranteed hill. And then on the flip side, if you're the team that doesn't have more time in the hill, but you are able to secure camo, then you have that bigger opportunity to flip that hill over to yourself. It just feels fucking too powerful. Oh well. God fucking damn it. That's it for the competitive news. Will, we would have roster mania here, but we don't have any actual roster mania. And kind of thank God, you know?
Yeah. Really, right before the Pro League and then Charlotte. Nothing crazy happening yet.
Agreed. Which means it's time for upcoming tournaments of the week presented by noobcombat.com. Check out noobcombat.com for all your Halo esports needs. On Friday, September 12th to Sunday, September 14th, we have the LVT Pro League LAN taking place. And then on Saturday, September 13th and Sunday, September 14th, we have the Spartan Space Husky Raid Tournament. And if I don't see Tools competing in that, I'm going to be very upset. Will, kind of goes for you too.
13th and 14th. I am out of town.
Motherfucker. And I would, like I just said, I'd be pissed if Tools isn't competing in it. It's like he's going to be at a LAN or something, you know? It's like he might have some other things going on at that time. Hayabusa asks, would this camo work better if it was the OG version where you couldn't pop it whenever you wanted? We already have the CE triangle version of that new dev map that came out. Plus, what if it had a slower time to activate, maybe a second or two delay? No, honest to God, I just think it just needs to go back to its original time. Like, that's it. I think it worked out great. Like, the fact that we weren't complaining about it, I think speaks for itself. I think it worked out as intended within the sandbox of Halo Infinite as a video game. I don't think any change needed to happen whatsoever. So I think that if you just would have gone back to that, if you just revert these two changes that you've done, it's fine. Like, we're back. It's back to being normal again. It's not too overpowered. It's not too underpowered. You get away with it. You're able to make a play or two. Good to go. Leezy says, welcome to Halo, where we break things that aren't broken. And the points don't matter. Except they do.
They didn't seem to matter as much in like year one, but now they do.
Yes, because they didn't. They didn't really matter as much in year one as they do now. Oh, how times have changed. That's it for upcoming tournaments of the week presented by noobcombo.com. Check out noobcombo.com for all your Halo esports needs. Scrim tournament week recaps. Well, what do we got?
Heading into Charlotte, be sure to check out Halo Data Hive for all your Scrim results. I'm sure teams will be butting heads and getting some practice in, so go check it out. And if you're a Redditor, take it for gospel, you know?
Holy shit, I love you. That's funny.
We'll start off on the tournaments. This first ever ladies draft tournament held by Hidden Talent and Outcast Esports. This was their September showdown. We had the top two in showdown.
There it is.
In second place was Movie Theater Popcorn. This included Kath, Queen, Miss Rogue, and Misguided Ghost. And first went to the Hams, Melodic, Sarah A, Lisi, and Airborne Vanessa, taking it home.
Congratulations to the Hams.
Yeah. Next up, Women of Halo and Dark Inside FaZe Major Qualifier. In the finals, the first part of the tournament took place a little while ago. They were finishing up the the last, I think, 4 teams that qualified. And we have your top 3. Third was Las Pegrolosas. This was Kath, Melodic, Vlessy, and Airborne Vanessa. Second went to Nuisance, Ashlyn Bot, Miss Jade, Gun Goddess, and Fortune Cookie. And first went to Team Grinders. This was Miss Rogue, Pink Secura, Janelle, and Miss Audie. So they have secured some funding, help from Women of Halo and Dark Inside to go to the Phase Major coming up here shortly.
Congratulations to them, and very curious what the team name is going to be heading into that event.
Do you have any idea, Josh?
No, because
like
I'm because of what their team name was in this tournament.
Grinders?
Yeah, so I'm curious if that's what it's going to be going into the event. Games says, Will, just wanted to pop in and spread my envy agenda. Will wasn't wrong. He was just an event early.
Ooh. Okay. What did I have them? Third?
I think you did, yeah.
Yeah, I got a little jump start on that. We'll see. We'll see where they end up.
I feel like you might be selling some envy stock, my friend. I feel like that's what it sounds like.
Nah, what I'll say about Envy, I appreciate they've stuck together. They're continuing to build together, work on things together.
Yes.
That's always great to see from a team. I definitely think they've improved over time. Precision has helped immensely.
Yes.
And they've pulled off some online wins.
Mm-hmm.
But things seem to change when they get to LAN.
Mm-hmm.
So not proven yet on LAN that they can break into that top 4.
Mm-hmm.
Could possibly get close, but haven't done it yet. We'll see.
Mm-hmm.
We'll see, Josh.
It's almost as if online doesn't matter. Hayabusa asks, do y'all announce all amateur tourneys? My startup org will be hosting 2 1v1 tourneys in October, one before Worlds and one after. It depends. Hayabusa, if you want to send us information on it, we'll take a look. Yeah, it truly depends. We try to highlight as many amateur things that are happening, but obviously can't hit them all. And there are some that are excluded for reasons, and we'll just leave it at that. But
Josh is a big fan if you have a VOD link and a bracket link. Just saying.
Yep.
And completed bracket.
Will is 100% correct. Otherwise, you're going to get fucking flamed like hell on the show from me. But really what we look for is, like you said, Will, stream links, brackets, full team lists as well. I know you said 1v1 tourneys, but like if you're doing 4v4s or 2v2s or 3v3s, whatever they are, having full team lists as well is very beneficial.
That's the one downside of using Challenge is because it just goes by team name. There isn't a full team breakdown.
Yep.
But it's convenient. It does the brackets very well.
Yes. Ron says, also treat people like people and don't be a shitter. Absolutely. It's very simple. It's very simple to be included on this show. Halt. No spoilers.
Yeah, I asked for no game spoilers, Halt. I'm recording the game.
He wants to watch it after the show. Don't do this, Halt. Otherwise, we'll ban your ass. Go ahead, Will.
Warning right now.
You can time her ass out. Get Halt out of here.
You cannot warn a moderator. Damn it.
It's okay. We could strip her moderation status.
No, don't do that.
And we'll just fucking we'll kick her. We'll kick her like they're I don't know. I was gonna try to make a football joke, but it wasn't gonna work out, so whatever. I just let it be.
HCS Charlotte Major Open Championships. We'll start with Australia and New Zealand. Second place went to the B team, very appropriately named. This was Cheesin, N-Chef, Plasma Inspector. And first went to Mind Freak.
Are you ready?
You need to fix the delay on that button, Josh. Reload the sound.
It's not my fault.
Do something. Hello, Sarah. We just talked about both tournaments. You were in the Hidden Talent and the... Were you in the Women of Halo tournament?
I'm pretty sure, yeah.
At least the Hidden Talent one.
Sarah, eh? What? My phone, stop it. That's what the fuck? God.
Yeah, Aaron, it was right there. I was waiting for him to say it, but
like I said, I tried, like, my mind is focused on like 3 different things that are happening right now, so I apologize. It's my fault.
Fair. All good. All good.
Oh, Mythic Gaming with the 5 gifted Subarunis.
Let's go.
You get a woo, 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 woo. Thank you so much for the 5 motherfucking gifted. Greatly appreciated. Enjoy your woos. Dumpy.
Dumpy's back.
Go ahead, Will.
That's right. HCS Charlotte Major Open Championship for Mexico. Second went to Dropiatos, which does mean dropped because if you know, you know.
Oh, God.
This included Rorch, Tappy, Button, Strikey, and Noble. And first went to yet again Akave, Lure, Magico, Drift, and Acid. This obviously earns them open bracket travel coverage for Charlotte. So congrats to them.
Shocking literally no one.
Right. Dominating every tournament in Mexico region.
Forever and always.
On the wall before this one started.
Dumpy, it was not meant to sound like a bad thing. We appreciate you being back. And I made a really dumb AC/DC joke.
Moving on to EU. I lost my spot in the sheet. Sorry about that.
I was going to say, wait, it's the delay there.
Second went to Fries in the Bag. This is Pantho, Mose, Desire, and Respectful. And first went to Majin, Bastos, Mighties, Chick, and Septic. And Josh, you have some notes here if you want to run through it.
Sure. By taking first in the qualifier, Majin, earned the 7th seed going into Charlotte. I'm sorry, every time, like ever since their fucking team announcement, like the organization that picked them up, all I've literally thought of is Majin Buu from Dragon Ball. So they earned the 7th seed going into Charlotte, being placed within Pool B alongside Optic and Omit. And then with XNEM forfeiting during the qualifier, they earned the 11th seed going into Charlotte, being placed within Pool C alongside FaZe and Cloud9. And yes, this is the same thing that FaZe did heading into the SLC Major. And yes, this may be an unpopular opinion, but I think they're fucking dumb for it. And I think it was a stupid thing that they did. If you sign up and you intend to compete, then fucking compete. It's as simple as that. The same opinion when FaZe did it. This isn't a fucking me changing sides. I had the same fucking opinion back then. I think it's dumb. I think it's fucking stupid. And frankly, I hope FaZe win it now.
And I'm sorry, but like, if I was that XNEM team, I'd almost want to take my chances against Omit versus Cloud9. Just saying.
I know, Will, that we don't place this X Nemesis. I think they're OEX now, but like I know we don't place them in the same kind of tier as like a Shopify or an Optic or stuff like that, you know?
Yeah, right.
But one of the things we consistently say is if you want to beat the best, you got to play against the best. Like if you want to be the best, you have to beat the best. Simple as that. So I fucking, oh my God. And I know, like, we fucking played the Lucid clip on that previous episode. It was like 400 or something. We played the Lucid clip of him basically saying, like, you don't have to agree with it, but we did what we did and all that. And I'm like, yeah, I don't fucking agree with it. I think it was fucking stupid.
Yeah. It's tough. Like the FaZe thing, I understand. Like I kind of understood the fact that they wanted a day off and not to be competing or scrimming for like whatever, 11, 12 straight days. But it's also like, damn, you left the qualifier and you didn't just cancel a scrim to have that day off. You know what I mean? And I think they wanted the weekend, which makes, I get that. Just competitive integrity, right? I just
think it's excuses at the end of the day.
Sure.
You're playing in a league. You're playing in a league competitively. You're earning a salary for it. Obviously, these OEX guys aren't earning a salary anymore, which is really fucking shitty. But
did Nemesis call out FaZe when they did it back then? That's what Dumpy's asking. I don't remember.
I don't remember either.
I think a lot of teams jumped on that, right?
I don't know. I don't know. Oh, I know I called them out. I know what I did. Oh, you're talking about their social media, not the players. You're talking about the social media.
Oh, sure.
Ash
they only
says,
signed up for the qualifier because the rules were not clear if it was a requirement to earn pool.
And also, just adding to that, Will, Ash also said we didn't really know for sure who else was going to be in that pool, though, other than FaZe. So, like Cloud9, we didn't know for sure because of the qualifier hadn't taken place yet.
Got it. So it was really a FaZe versus Optic choice.
It's just, and frankly, I don't care. Here's my stance on it. I don't care what other team or teams are in that pool. I care whether or not you compete. Like that's what I care about. Like just I just think it's dumb. I think it's fucking stupid.
And I'm sorry, like Nemesis or XNem or OEX, whatever they are now, they've played Optic very well in pools. Why not try to do it again?
And just if you want to be the best, you need to beat the best. It's as simple as that. And I'll forever hold that stance. I think it's stupid.
That's fair. That's fair.
Like, real quick, if it's true, like I can see this instance, right, where, oh, you need to sign up because it needs to be like guaranteed that you had signed up for this thing. Okay, whether or not you compete, like whatever, but you need to sign up for it, like Ash was talking about, because the rules may not have been clear enough. I can understand that. But at the same time, no offense to Majin, but they, for all intents and purposes, that XNem roster probably would have won. They probably would have won anyway, which would have guaranteed them the higher seed, which would have guaranteed them Pool B. Majin who? Majin Buu. But they didn't. And that's the thing that irks me. So regardless of, oh, you need to sign up because we need to confirm the roster going into this, regardless of that. And I know this is the thing that's going to come to bite me in the ass. But I've said this all the time as well. Will, you're right. It's about competitive integrity. And then also, I understand this is only online. I get that. But it is practice at the end of the day. And you're putting more reps in before the event. And you don't have an org backing you this time, which means whatever prize money you get, it's the prize money you take home. Oh man, it just doesn't sit right with me at all. It never has, and I don't think it ever will. So, there you go. So to all the folks out there saying like, oh, you better have the same energy because FaZe did, I'm like, yeah, I have a fucking same energy.
Oh yeah.
I think it's unbelievably fucking stupid. I don't care what team, what organization, what player it is. I think it's fucking stupid. Like there was a take that I saw, Will. There was a take I saw of like, oh, this is like benching your starters in week 18 of the NFL season because you already guaranteed your place, like you already guaranteed your seed going into the playoffs and blah, blah, blah. These teams haven't. These teams haven't guaranteed their seed. It's completely different. Guys, Jesus Christ. Dragger says, wait, does FaZe still have a team? Haven't seen them in like 6 months. Yeah. Yeah, they do. This upcoming major is the FaZe major. And yes, they have a team. They took third. They took third at SLC, as a matter of fact. All right, Will. I apologize. That's the end of my fucking rant on that.
All good. Last but not least here, North America. In 5th, 6th, we had Unreal Nightmare. If you don't remember, that's Envor Common, Sirion, and Breaking Shot. And Omit, Lethal, Spartan, Huss, and Septify. 4th, Winter Complexity, Cherish, King Nick, Mental, and Ryanoob. 3rd, TSM, Tallak, Druck, Manny, Soul Snipe. 2nd, Cloud9, Boobadooboo, Avicii, Sab, and Collect. And 1st went to Envy, Descendant, Precision, Piggy, and Yaxon.
Yaxon! So
we do have... Oh, go ahead.
The one thing I was going to say, because there was some confusion that I was seeing online as well. For those who don't know, this was the qualifier for pool play, right? Which means that the teams, so the top 4 teams in North America, which was Shopify, Optic, FaZe, and Space Station, they had already guaranteed their seeds. They're locked in with the top 4 seeds going into Charlotte. Therefore, they are not allowed to play in the qualifier. The qualifiers for the teams that have not guaranteed their seed yet, have not guaranteed their pool play spot going into Charlotte. That is why you did not see these top 4 teams playing in this qualifier. Go ahead, Will.
And we do have pool breakdown. Just real quick, in Pool A, Josh and I will obviously go through this more in the pre-show for Charlotte.
Yes.
But in Pool A, we have Shopify, TSM, and Complexity. Pool B is going to be Optic, Majin, and Omit. Pool C, FaZe, Cloud9, and OEX, or XNEM. And Pool D, Space Station, Envy, and Unreal Nightmare. And that does it for Tournament League recaps, Josh.
So I know, like, we talk about, like, pools of death and whatnot. And frankly, I was kind of already thinking, like, without knowing which teams are in which pool, I had a feeling that Pool C might have been one of the pools of death anyway. And now I still kind of feel that way. To be honest, it still kind of feels like Pool C is going to be that quote unquote pool of death. And the reason why I'm not putting Pool D in that conversation is because I think it's a fight for first between Space Station and Envy. No offense to Unreal Nightmare, I don't think they have what it takes to take down either of them. So, oh look, it's Sirion. He's gonna make me eat my fucking words, I hope.
Yeah, I mean, obviously we want that competition. Love upsets. So
that we do. I'm very curious the team that comes out of open bracket on that side though, because that is the team from winners bracket. So we could see a Mind Freak. We could see an Akave, although they've been shaky. They've been shaky in the open. So who knows? Could be a Mind Freak there though. We keeping up with Envy and other teams outside of the top 4 teams. Let me see it on LAN, Sirion. Let me see it on LAN. All right. With that, Will, should we get into our topic?
Let's do it.
He says, you will, sir. That's the fucking confidence that I need to see right there.
Love that.
Let's
Love
see it.
that.
Let's fucking see it. I'll say this right now. I don't know what I'll do, but like, if you guys beat Envy or Space Station in pool play, and I know what I say about LANs. I know that pool play is different from Saturday, which is different from Sunday. But if you can take it to them on a Friday and you can beat either an Envy or Space Station in pools, I'll give you your flowers right then and there. I'll give you your flowers right then and there. Like I said, I need to see it. Okay? Our topic of the show, LVT Pro League LAN preview. We have a LAN before the LAN. Online competition, weekly matches leading up to this very moment. The LVT Pro League in partnership with Shopify Rebellion LAN Finale, September 12th through the 14th, 2020. The LAN is in LA, $50,000 prize pool, 6 pro teams in person on LAN, including Optic, FaZe, Shopify, Envy, SSG, and Complexity. All matches are best of 7, casted on LVT by LVT, and the LAN is not open to the general public. So yes, you cannot go there and attend in person. This is a closed-off event, but it will be broadcasted over on LVT Halo, and we'll be watching. We will be watching. This schedule is included in the Google Doc of the show. It's the show, ! Show notes in the chat. The schedule will be accelerated whenever possible, and the stream again will be live at twitch.tv/LVT Halo. Your matches. So there will be 2 matches on Friday, starting at 5 p.m. Pacific time. On Saturday, matches start at 12 p.m. Pacific time, and Sunday, matches start again at 12 p.m. Pacific time.
Yeah, Aaron, that is a good question. It's not clear if LVT will be casting on site. I would hope they would be, but we don't know for sure.
I don't like to assume. I'm going to assume they will be. I'm going to make that assumption right now that they will be. Your bracket. The first and second seeds going into this event get a first round bye. Okay, this is double elim. And so that means that Optic and Shopify get a first round bye in the winner's side of the bracket. Therefore, your first 2 winners bracket matches will be Envy going up against SSG and FaZe going up against Complexity. Okay? With that, Will.
Yeah.
We have our predictions going in to the LVT Pro League LAN. Only 6 teams. Only 6 teams. Placings 1 through 6 here. So, Will, I don't have it up on the screen because I think this is going to be pretty fucking standard.
Yeah.
So, therefore, for those that are taking a look at the show notes, if anybody is looking at the show notes, I'm just going to reveal them as they are right now. So, Will, let's just go from the top down here. 5th, 6th, who do we got?
We both have Complexity and Envy.
That we do.
I think those, the top 4 are the top 4.
I agree. Speaking of the top 4, just run through them because for the record, we have the same answers.
4th, SSG. 3rd, FaZe. Oh, you switched on me. 2nd, Optic, and 1st, Shopify. You have Shopify coming in 1st. I thought you would for sure be picking Optic here.
I have Optic winning Charlotte.
So you think they don't win this?
Correct. Now, is there a little reverse? Is there a little reverse psychology going on right now, where I hope that Optic win this just to kind of prove that point a little further? Sure, but at the same time, yeah, I don't know. And for the record, I filled these out before you did.
Yeah.
So I had these in the show notes before you did. This is this. I didn't change anything. This is exactly how I thought it going into this event. And yeah, I don't know why. Just part of me thinks. Part of me. I just can't get it out of my head. I think Shopify win it. I do.
I know Optic's been putting in some work on. It's all online, right? But
yep, Shopify have too.
There's some fire there.
Shopify have too.
Yes, exactly what I was going to say. Shopify has been playing very well as well. So I could see this going either way. If something funky happens in lower bracket, FaZe might sneak into the top 2. But I feel like that's something, something falls off a cliff and FaZe gets into top 2. Like a Spartan controller disconnect.
Oh no.
Something weird like that. But yes, I have the Shopify feeling as well here. And I can't tell you why. That's that. I don't know. It's like that I went with my gut on this one versus trying to overanalyze.
I think that I know I was out here touting on the SLC post show and then in the weeks subsequent that I do believe that Optic are going to win Charlotte no matter what. And I still hold that. Like, that's the take I'm sticking with. Nothing's changed that take for me. I believe that Optic are going to come correct in Charlotte and they'll win that event. But yeah, for this one, it not being a major, and again, this is kind of hitting that point home too, where I don't really take a lot of stock in online performances because they were undefeated in the Pro League. Optic were.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, I'm still having Shopify win it. Yep.
Okay.
So there you go, Nick. Enjoy. There's your take.
I also will say that I think Shopify is better at new maps and modes than Optic have shown to be.
So you're thinking a Lattice would go in Shopify? How the fuck? I don't need to unlock my iPhone for you, Siri. Jesus Christ, shut up.
Siri's on one tonight.
What the fuck? I said Lattice. Lattice. Yeah, you didn't fucking trigger you, that did it.
But yes, I think Lattice coming into play could influence that game, the game a little bit, and then also the camo timer.
Yeah,
I feel like both teams are good at getting the power ups, but I have a feeling Shopify will utilize a camo better.
I respect it. So yeah, we have the same predictions right down the line.
Is this the first time this year that it's been right down the line?
I think fully yes. I think like fully, because there's only 6 placings here we need to deal with and not like 16.
Sure.
But no, I believe this is the first time all year where everything of ours lines up. Wait, did we have wait. Did we?
Was it DreamHack or Arlington?
Was it the case on LAN?
Oh yeah.
Did we have the same predictions for the case on LAN or no?
Possibly. It's so long ago. I don't remember. What's up, PD? How we doing? Yes, Skull. Please, no game spoilers. I got it recording. I'm gonna watch it as soon as I can.
Yes. So no spoiling the game, please.
Thanks.
But with that, ladies and gentlemen, I'm excited. Will. We have more LAN competition heading up before Charlotte here. We have the 6 best teams from the Pro League, which was, again, all online competition showing up here. And I'm not going to lie, Will. I said it before and I'll say it again. Kind of wish Cloud9 was able to clutch up when they needed to in the fucking Pro League qualifier, because I think they would have a real shot to be in one of these 6 placings. But hey, these are the 6 teams we have. Frankly, a little surprised the TSM didn't qualify for the LAN. They did qualify for Pro League, but they didn't win enough matches to get into the LAN, because we know about their LAN buff situation. So it could have been cool to see them in this environment, but we're not going to be seeing them either. So I think the team that I'm looking out for the most, though, Will, and I know this is, I need to preface this because it's not a major, right? So I'm not expecting, we don't have pool play, we don't have open bracket, we don't have all the shenanigans that happens with those, right? But we do have all best of 7 series in a double elim tournament. I think that's great. The team that I'm probably going to be the most focused on this event is going to be Envy. Because again, I want to see if this can if they can finally make that transition from having pretty fucking cool, like good online performances into a LAN environment. I want to see if this could be the first step towards that, right?
Sure.
So let's see. Best man's just fucking salty that I picked Optic to win SLC and I lost. Jesus Christ. Hey, but Nick, we literally just said we both have Shopify winning your guys' LAN. We both do. Maybe asking yourself, Josh, have you finally seen the light? No. Is that an Optic glaze emote?
It is.
That's funny. I don't think I've ever seen that before. Jesus Christ. That's funny. But yeah, you're welcome. See, there's no skin in the game over here. You know what I mean? Not betting on anything or anything like that. Just providing predictions. And best man, here's the best part. The best part for best man. Will, I have a question for you.
What's that?
What are my predictions usually?
Wrong. We're always wrong. I've given up. I'm trying.
It's all for fun anyway. Who fucking cares?
It is.
It's all for fun. Oh, man. I'm hoping Shopify takes Worlds. It would be really cool to see 4 different orgs win each Worlds. It would be really fucking cool, Ash.
Yeah, I would really like that as well.
It'd be another, and one of the things I really love is history being made. And if we saw that happen, history gets made for another year in a row. Every year that this game is in its competitive lifespan, we had a different org winning. That'd be really, really fucking cool. So no, definitely for that. Oh, I'm not going to lie, Will. I truly believe right now my kid is playing a ukulele upstairs.
Oh, fun.
Because I can hear the strings. Yep. I think she is strumming on a ukulele right now. She doesn't know about chords, so she's not playing any fucking chords. It's just the same.
Just away.
Yep, the same sound. Fuck. All right. Not Halo related at all, but thought I'd share nonetheless because it distracted me. It was one of those squirrel moments. All right. Better than a recorder? Yeah, I'm very curious what happens as we continue the progression in music class. Like if they do that whole, like you get a recorder or whatever, you know? Because I know we did, like, Will, did you get a recorder in music class as a kid?
I don't remember. I don't think I did.
I was to say, I remember getting one. And probably annoying the fuck out of my parents with it as well. But who knows? Who knows? I mean, times have definitely changed, so we'll see what happens there. All I know is that my daughter's music teacher is fucking incredible. Like, he is amazing. Aaron the Geek says, Optic Glaze sounds like a really shitty donut you can buy at their major for $20, and even then only if you have their $3,000 a year gold and diamond premium subscription membership. Oh my God, Aaron, that brings me back. Remember the fucking Optic Nation shit, Will, and you had to be a member in order to buy their fucking merch or whatever the shit it was?
Yeah. I remember your big thing was like, it was like $10 for the sticker pack or free for the Optic Nation members.
I couldn't believe it. I couldn't fucking believe it. Actually, I shouldn't even be surprised because it is Optic we're talking about. You want me to, you know what? If there was an org, I mean, we glaze SSG all the time in terms of their merch and whatnot, but if there's an org that I do want to actually glaze just for a second here, and I don't know why I'm talking about glazing so much all of a sudden, Shopify's merch, like they've done a phenomenal job. And like I said, we talked to their designer at SLC, and she said that their world stuff is going to be even better. Like their world shit's going to be even better. And like, if this is any indication for what their world shit's going to be, Fucking clean me out. I'm ready to go. And then also like their jersey for this year in partnership with Moist Esports, like the fact that the price wasn't extravagant either for a fucking jersey, incredible.
Yeah, huge props.
Incredible. So Nick, if you want me to like that, I'll glaze Shopify all day for that. Are you kidding me? New Worlds jersey too. I'm ready. Oh, I'm fucking ready. Fucking ready.
I loved last year's Worlds jersey. I still wear it.
It's so good, man. It's so good. So yeah, seriously, like, I'm sorry, SSG, but like, if Shopify are giving you guys a run for your money on the merch side of things, like competition's always good. And I'm going to buy everything regardless. Don't get me wrong. Don't tell my wife, but like, seriously, I'm not kidding, Will. Like the most worn things in my closet right now are the newest line that SSG released and the newest line that Shopify released at SLC. Like,
yeah,
I'm wearing the SSG Grunt shirt right now underneath this hoodie.
My two common hoodies are the SSG Pro hoodie and the Shopify hoodie, probably the one I think you're wearing right now.
Yep. It's so fucking nice, man. So to all the merch people at Space Station and Shopify Rebellion, killing it. And also to the merch folks over at Shopify Rebellion, I'm still waiting for my residuals check in the mail. Because I sold 4 of these fucking things at SLC.
I was there. He did pitch those hoodies.
I did. Unintentionally. But goddamn, get me on the team over there. I'll sell your merch all day. Are you kidding me? My payment is obviously money, but also like stickers are great too. I'm a big fan of stickers over here.
What if it was they give you a different piece of merch to rep every day at the event, and you get to keep it if you bring someone up and they buy that piece of merch?
Oh, that's easy. Are you fucking kidding me? I would sell out their booth.
You know.
I'd sell out their booth. I would sell it out easy. Are you kidding me? Oh my God. Oh my God. Sign me the fuck up. I'm in. No, but seriously, like the merch representative we were talking to, like the one of the designers over at Shopify at SLC, she is incredible. She was super sweet. The thing that really got me, Will, and like she deserves all the praise possible because her enthusiasm, like at the booth, like her pure enthusiasm for how excited people were for the designs. When you saw the smile on her face and you just saw her face light up, I'm like, the thing that I love is seeing people in their element and truly seeing people that love what they do. Right? We saw it with the SLC events in general. Like SLC last year, SLC this year, the folks behind this, the folks working the event, the SSG folks and whatnot, they love what they do. And you can feel that. You can see that. And with her, for the designing the SSG, the Shopify merch at SLC, just seeing her face light up to see how excited other people were about it, it was so fucking cool. It was so fucking cool. So shout out to her, and I can't wait to see what the world's designs are because fuck, this shit goes hard. But yeah, Shopify. Will and I are predicting that Shopify win the Shopify LAN. And like I said, Will, the team that I'm looking out for the most is Envy.
Yeah, I would agree. I just want to see how or if their online performances translate to LAN.
Yes. And we already know, Will, that they put that Origin Slayer shit behind them. Okay,
yeah.
They put that behind them. Descendant ain't doing that no more, which is great. And I know I keep poking the bear. So Descendant, I'm sorry. Okay, I hope you understand. It's all fun and games. But no, like we've seen some great Slayer comebacks out of them in these online events, right? Mm-hmm. So let's see. Let's use this LAN as that first step. You have 6 of the best teams in the world coming together. 50 grand on the line. And this is your opportunity to make that statement going into Charlotte. This is your opportunity to gain some momentum going into Charlotte as well. And frankly, I know I keep saying that I truly believe that Optic are going to win Charlotte, but this is an opportunity for Shopify as well, right? This is an opportunity for Shopify, for FaZe. This is an opportunity for all the teams in this LAN to use this as momentum going into Charlotte. We do have a little bit of downtime before Charlotte after this LAN, so teams should be getting in the practice, getting in the scrims, so on and so forth, because official competition's done. We don't have any more open series. This is it. So use this as momentum going into Charlotte. Get as much practice in as you fucking can. We only have 2 events left after this. Make them count. And that's it for our topic. It's time for some regular news. I got one thing here. It's Audiobook Club, Shadows of Reach by Halo Studios. Yeah, books. That's it for regular news. Car Games Watch. This is not fucking happening. We're waiting for the new game to come out, which means it's time for Will's Adventures on the Haloverse. Actually, I lied. There's didn't Draza re-sign with fucking FaZe or something?
I haven't been paying attention. I couldn't tell you.
I think that happened. And other games too. Will, what'd you happen to play over the last week?
I played some Helldivers 2. I unlocked the ODST War Bond, had the super credit farm for a little bit, and then unlocked about half of it because I had maxed out the 250 requisition or whatever, the medals, used all those up, and now I need to play more, but didn't feel like playing anymore, so I'll get back to it when I feel like it.
Jort, thank you for the follow. Welcome to the live show.
And then just the challenges in Halo Infinite this week. Don't think I gotten in any 8s. My new job, the hours are not allowing me to stay up late, and 8s get going too late for me now. So I'm an old man.
I'm right there with you. There was Sin had pinged like last night or something, I believe, looking for 8s, and I'm just like, I just can't do it. I can't. I don't have the time to do it. Which sucks because obviously you want to get in on them, but it's like, yeah, it sucks. Fuck. Oh, being old sucks.
Yeah.
Played a few games. Played more Destiny Rising. I'm still working through the story.
Game.
The mobile game. Yep, the mobile gotcha game. Gotcha. I'm going to make a really dumb joke. I feel like when you do you do your draws, you do your pulls to try to get like specific characters or whatever. And like, let's say you spend money, you don't get the character you want. Like, I'm curious if somebody back at NetEase Games is like watching this have be like, ha, gotcha. All right. In all seriousness though, haven't beaten the story yet. Still working through that. And the thing that I've heard, Will, and this is no bullshit. Like, this is genuinely no bullshit. The thing that I've heard is that the finale of the main story of Destiny Rising is some of the best the franchise has ever had.
Wow.
Yeah. And that's crazy. So I'm working towards that because I'm really curious if that actually holds up.
Sure.
Because we've had some really good, like really fucking great moments in Destiny's story. We've also had some really bad times. So I'm the fact that I'm hearing that this is one of the best has me very, very intrigued. Very intrigued. Let's see here. Just Your Average Halo Guy says, are you playing Rising on mobile or emulator? I am playing on mobile, as a matter of fact. I have a, you know what? Fuck it. Hold on.
Wait, where are you going?
I have I think it's a GameSir, if I'm not mistaken. Yeah, I have the GameSir fucking thing that extends and you put your phone in it. So, yeah, I bought that. And that's what I've been playing it on. And it works really well. Genuinely works really well. It's like, it's not Bluetooth. It's USB-C. So it's a one-to-one connection. There's no lag or anything like that in between button presses. It works great. What's up, Tiger Tom? Welcome back. Welcome back. Good to see you. Hope you're having a great fucking night. Beth, congratulations. That's amazing. Beth, you get a... Congratulations, Beth. That's awesome. So yeah, I'm playing on mobile. I'm genuinely having a good time. I like logging in, getting the little daily rewards, and then like I like how there's always some type of progression. It's reminding me of, it's giving me those D1 vibes of where you're always like progressing towards something. So that feels really good. Again, have not spent any money on the game whatsoever, still to this day. And the fact that I don't feel like I have to feels pretty good. So going to keep plugging away on that. Going to try to finish the story eventually. So there's that. Kirby and the Forgotten Land is a Switch game that got a Switch 2 upgrade and DLC. And it's a game I never beat before. So I just went back and played that for a little bit. Game's fun. Did the whole game share thing. So I put it on my daughter's Switch because she saw me playing it. And she's like, is that a Kirby game? I'm like, fuck yeah. She's like, I want to play it. And I'm like, all right, fucking get over here. So she was playing for a little bit. She's like, I want this game. I'm like, I'll fucking quote unquote lend it to you. So put it on her Switch. She was playing. She's having a good time there. And then Halo Infinite. What did I do in this game? We played the fucking Playdate. What the fuck am I talking about? Oh, Will, I have an update for you.
Yeah.
Turns out when you try to make a like good FFA, does not work. Does not work. It's just way easier if you just fucking throw caution to the wind and choose bullshit.
Fair enough. More
often than not, you get good instances of things happening, but then we did have a couple rough ones as well. I gotta give a shout out for fucking Riz. God bless him. Riz wanted to do FFA King of the Hill. And so we tried it. And maybe with some tweaks it could have worked out. Maybe with some tweaks it could have genuinely worked out. Like if we had like a static hill situation instead of it moving all the time. Could have maybe tweaked some things there, but sorry, Riz, didn't really work out. And then we had like this camo, talk about camo lasting forever. What if you spawn with it every time you fucking respawn? And that was we had a snipers match on Ascension, which is the Halo 2 remake. Map is awful, by the way. Sorry for all the Tower of Power lovers out there, but God, that map is not fun. So yeah, it was just everybody had camo, and it was, yeah. It was a rough time. So there you go. We did have some fun ones too. It is what it is. Oh, let's get into some shout outs. Happy belated birthday to Atticus, Celeste, and Jay Niners. Happy belated birthday to you all. Hope it was fucking great. Shout out to everyone who joined in the 8s. Again, Will and I may not be able to join them very often, but we see that the lobbies are popping off. Hope everyone's having some fun. And I know this is no jokes. Seriously, again, huge shout out to Lady Dartboard for that spreadsheet. We have some new faces coming in as well. And the fact that it's just easy to plug in a gamer tag, get most recent or most up-to-date CSR and all that stuff, get them in the correct team that they're supposed to be a part of. I think it works out great. So huge shout out there. Shout out to everyone who joined in the community playdate and tried to make some fun FFAs. that devolved into bullshit as usual. Shout out to everyone who followed and subbed during the live show. That includes Fulcrum with the 26-month resub, Quick Fuse with the Primer 4-month resub, Hayabusa with the follow, Mythic with the 5 gifted, Danny Phantom. Oh, Danny, I didn't get your 22-month resub. Fuck me. Hold on. Jort with the follow and LD50. Thank you so much for the follow. Greatly appreciated. LD. That's an old name. That's an old name. I think I know who you are. Yeah, LD. This isn't a first-time chatter situation. You've been around before, have you not?
I think the _2 is probably a new account.
That very well could be. I was gonna say, I don't think I'm fucking dumb right now. Like the name, seriously. I'm pretty good at remembering things that.
Oh, no. _2 account created in 2013.
He says he's been around.
Yeah.
I just LD50 sounds so familiar to me. I'm like, it's not new. Oh, thank you. Well, thank you for the follow regardless.
Appreciate
you all get a woo, and Danny Phantom gets an additional woo for 22-month resub. Thank you so much. Woo! Sorry I missed that earlier. Fuck me. And then also, shout out to everyone who's a patron at the semi-pro and higher tiers. That includes Iro Boats, Shio, Blackout, Diode, Pancakes, Voodoo Man, Rasta Monkey Jr., Snaggle, Raider, Hater, Peanut, Butt, One Swole, Danny, who is on Cloud 9, not the team, but because the Bills beat the Ravens. So, to Wes Clutch Price, apologies to you, sir, because I assume you were not having such a great night last night, but Swole Daddy was having a great night. Danny Phantom, Riz, Zarn, High-Tech Redneck, Goalie Sniper, Heavy Rainfall, and the man with the magic spreadsheet, Elena Dartboard. Thank you so much for the extra support over on the Patreon. LD50 says, I run NorCal Halo. We LAN out here every 2 to 3 weeks. I'm telling you, the name sounded familiar. So shout out to you. Shout out to NorCal Halo. Is there someone at my door? I get another squirrel situation right now. I apologize.
Yeah.
Fuck if I know. Community creations, Halo memes every day, reddit.com/r/Halo memes. Go check them out or don't. That's up to you. Something that I believe is live right now, as a matter of fact. I think it's live right now. And as a matter of fact, it is. Ladies and gentlemen, it's Rhythm coming in with a hot merch drop. The links included in the Google Doc of the shows of the show. Go check it out. And I will say some of the designs are really fucking sick. I love the Spartan and the Sonic put together. And you know what, Will? I'm not seeing it right off the bat. I'll do a little digging. See if I can find it. But if there's a kid size...
Oh, that'd be perfect.
It might be perfect for my kid. Because she's a big Sonic fan. And she knows how much I love Halo. So she just pops in every once in a while and be like, Dad, I think I like Halo now. And I'm like, no, you don't. Like, don't lie to me. Don't lie to me. But man, might have to cop something. So yeah, there you go. It's Rhythm with a brand new merch drop, combining both the worlds of his streaming world and his DJing world together. Kind of two big lines there. Go ahead and check it out if you haven't already. Next up, Spotlight for Helldivers 2 ODST Edition by Halo Studios. Go check out all the fantastic art that is in there. And then finally, something really, really fucking cool. Celeste has created a college curriculum for esports event production. And it's going to be taught by Fragout. So if you're you click on the link to the tweet in the show notes and they'll tell you all the information there, including like the college that it's going to be associated with. But just a huge shout out to Celeste for doing something like this and creating something like this. And then also big shout out to Fragout for being the one that's going to be teaching the curriculum as well. it's just, if there's one thing I've learned, Will, is that they never stop working. They just never fucking stop working. So congratulations to them on this announcement, and I really hope it pops off. Because if they're doing it right. They're doing it right. And they have a lot of experience with this. They've been doing it for a very long time. And just really fucking cool. So shout out Celeste, shout out Frag Out. Congratulations, and I hope it pops the fuck off. Will.
Yeah.
You have a Vikings game to watch. So if you would do me the honors and plug this show so we can get the fuck out of here and you can go watch the Vikings, hopefully win a game.
As always, you can find us on Patreon, patreon.com/HCS Pro Talk. We do an extra audio show, video show, just extra content for you guys. If you're interested, go check it out. As always, you can find us on your favorite podcast services. Just search for HCS Pro Talk. We're on iTunes, Podbean, Spotify, and others, like Josh's favorite.
Pocket Cast, still not an ad.
Still not an ad. Yeah, leave us a review and let others know about the show. We don't do any outside advertising other than posting on Twitter and commenting on things. So appreciate you. We do have a link tree. It'll send you anywhere you need to be. Our Discord, Twitter, Blue Sky, Instagram, Facebook, YouTube, the Twitch channel, TikTok, and the merch. Link tree /HCS Pro Talk, ! Link tree in chat, or any of those things. We'll send you there, get you the link. And then if you go to hcsprotalk.com, that still doesn't exist. It actually sends you to haloevolve.co.
Your home for Halo.
We partnered with the fine folks over at Podcast Evolve a while ago, and we have our own little, our own section of the site. That's awesome one. TikTok just reached 900 followers. Let's go.
That's crazy.
Appreciate that.
That is crazy. And big shout out to Juan for getting the content over there as well.
Yeah. Doing all the short content. Appreciate you, Juan.
Doing it up.
Check out Podcast Evolve shows while you're there, such as Podcast Evolve, Mission Debrief, Halo TV Plus, Book Club, Build With Blocks, Halo Headlines, and Halo Gear Guide.
Will, I have another shout out here to give.
You do?
Yeah. Shout out to all the listeners out there. We just reached over 3,000 followers on Twitch.
Woo!
As a matter of fact. So yeah, huge shout out to everyone there giving the show a follow. Thank you so much. Greatly appreciated.
Awesome. Sorry, my tiredness is hitting me right now. I'm my energy's kind of.
It's okay. You're going to build that energy right back up when you see that Vikings TD.
I feel like an old man, I'm ready for bed at 9 p.m. What is this?
Oh, I'm right there with you. All right. Will, do you want to know what's on the next week's episode of the show?
What do we have next week, Josh?
Our LVT Pro League LAN post show. Beep, 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 beep.
Do you have air horns on those soundboards?
Motherfucker, I don't need air horns on the soundboard. We are the air horns. Fuck. Cajun Spice, great name by the way, says, who else is going to stand outside of the Shopify Rebellion building and trying to catch a peek? But just don't look weird doing it. You know what I mean?
Don't have the authorities called on you, you know?
Yeah, you don't need the cops called. Just yeah. Wear a trench coat? No, just go in with a sign that says, Royal 2, sign my tit. Just walk up to, this is non-discriminatory. I don't care what fucking gender, we all have tits. Just walk up with a sign and hold it up to the window. You're Royal 2, sign my tit. That's it. High visibility vest and ladder, act like maintenance and then don't leave. Got it. Hey, we've seen it work.
Act like you belong there.
Yeah, we've seen it work before. If you have isn't the rule if you have the confidence, you can if you have the confidence and the look, you can get it anywhere. Yeah, just act like you're building maintenance. Just set the ladder down, then just sit down and just watch the games. Oh my God. All right. Ladies and gentlemen, that's going to do it for this episode. If anyone asks, my name is Louis. Cajun, his name is Brandon. Like, if you're trying to make a reference to like LVT and Louis V Titan, his name is Brandon. So like, if you really want, you know what? There you go. That's what you should do. All right. Fucking A. That's going to do it for episode 406 of HCS Pro Talk. We'll be back next week to talk about the results of the Shopify Rebellion LVT Pro League LAN. And just really fucking excited for more LAN competition to take place. Should be some really fucking good matches. I hope there's some really fucking good matches. And Will, I know you and I, the way that we had our predictions, like, was basically exactly how SLC went. Yeah. But like you've said, we're both kind of hoping for some upsets here. Could be really fucking cool to see, especially heading into Charlotte. So we'll have to wait and see.
Yes, sir.
Ladies and gentlemen, that'll do it for us. We'll be back next week. But until then, I'm going to press this button.
Are you ready?
And then we're going to say bye-bye.